What's up, dudes? Welcome back to Distracted Dude. Today I'm playing some Shadowheart, Cleric of War. At her end step, she deals 1 damage to each player, and when she specializes when my opponent's at 13 or less life, with a red card, or by discarding a red card, I can deal an additional 1 damage to my opponent. And that's how we'll try to close in on the game, but we'll also have all these sort of effects that stack up and deal extra damage. That person just said oops for me playing my commander. The audacity of these people. We'll have to show them. So, let's get started. They play the jellyfish. And, yeah, I'm gonna start by playing my shrine. I'm just gonna just ping them at the beginning of each turn. And they're blocking, so we're gonna destroy that. Smash on through. And then let us draw a card, and we'll deal damage at the end of our step. Then my opponent's searching for a land. Well, plains, technically. And then they're getting some protection in the form of a shield, so they can get some hexproof. And then my upkeep damages out both of us. I play Tree of Perdition. When I tap Tree of Perdition, I can change their life total with its toughness, which is 13. And my opponent just played another wall, so it's just like hitting a wall. And they played Miss Johnny, so they're gonna fuck their wall. Oh yeah, +1 counter to lower. And then I'm going to ping us at the beginning of turn, and then change my opponent's life total to 13. And then let's see here. So my opponent is at the lucky number 13, but I want this Murrah. So what I'm going to do is attack Shadowheart, and they're going to block with their token, and it's going to get destroyed because I got that touch. And then they're gaining some life and playing another wall. They're gaining some more life.
Now do you see the benefits of peace?
And then they're equipping their defender, and then my triggers activate again, and I get out both ways. He's gonna come in and deal some damage. If he deals direct damage, he can deal his power to all my opponent's creatures. So that's pretty good if he can connect. And my opponent plays another wall, and then they're pumping up all the creatures. Well, actually, no, they gained life this time. And then now it's back to my turn. And Appearance of the Abyss. But first, my triggers are happening, so I'm gaining life. They're tapping my creature, so Balefire Dragon's not going to be able to do that damage and destroy all their creatures this turn. But that's okay because I got Vito. Vito's gonna give me some extra life damage, well, life drain damage, technically, whenever I gain life, it triggers. And now I get to choose attackers, so I'm going to attack a Johnny, and they're going to block with another wall, and I'm going to thrash it, and then my triggers are happening, and then Vito's included now, so it's a little bit extra damage. And then my opponent's gaining some life.
Now do you see the benefits
back
of
to
peace?
my turn, unless they're playing something. They're not playing anything. But they don't have enough for their commander, so maybe it's something blue. Now I like triggers, and they're tapping my creature. So they're stunning the Balefire Dragon. Okay, then I'll play my Swiftfoot Boots. And my Swiftfoot Boots are going to be attached to the dragon now. And now I've got Revenge of the Ravens. This one's going to deal damage whenever they attack. It takes a little bit for their deck to attack, but they will eventually attack and give them all flying. I've bought this type of deck before, but all my stuff are again. And yeah, it's probably not going to trigger if they don't get out their commander. It doesn't look like they're giving blue mana, but that's okay.
Back while you still can.
And so after pumping all their things, they're playing good game, and I'm going to sink them over Stonefangs, triggering, doing a little bit of damage here, and well, should I do that now? Because the thing is, if I do this now and I get something like Shieldred, I could win instantly if I had Shieldred. So I think it's better to have Cold Steel Heart out, because I've also got Psychosis Prowler who can do a similar effect. So there's at least 2 cards in my deck that could work with that, but let's just end the, well, actually, yeah, end the turn, and then get our triggers damaged, so that they're just going to keep going down. I'm at 26 and they're at 7. This is how far the triggers have gone, and they give up. And, yeah, that's a pretty good one, so let's start another one. Okay, so, they went first, and it's my turn, so we just played lands. They're playing a pirate. I'm playing land. And then I will play, actually I'll play Shadowheart first, because then I can get that extra damage without having to go through the pirates, just in case they don't want to attack. Or have a blocker, I didn't think about that too. Okay, so there we go, and back to my turn after they played pirate, and I'll play Mindstone. And then I will play Vengeful Strangler, and then I'm dealing damage with Shadowheart, and my opponent is playing Rare Shadowheart. And then they just tapped their creature to put a counter on it so that they can play artifacts for free when they use its effect. And then I play Phyrexian Arena so that I can get draw for at the cost of life. It's auto draw. It's auto draw. That's all I can say. And then, yeah, I attack, and they take the 2 damage, and then they tap their Jihora, and she puts down a 3-drop artifact, and then they're also playing another artifact, and then they're attacking for 6, and that puts me down to 16, they're at 20, and I take another damage for Phyrexian Arena, but I have a few cards that I could use. I could use Polluted Bonds or Rakdos. Rakdos could give me draw, though. Polluted Bonds could do damage, but Rakdos would draw. I think the draw is what I need, because we're both hurting for lands here. I've only got 4. And I'll attack with these 2, and then Rakdos triggers, and they're going to either need to sacrifice or I get to draw, so they're letting me draw, and then Shadowheart will trigger, and that will deal damage to everybody. And then they're putting another artifact onto the battlefield, and putting another counter on their pirate. They're attacking with their pirate. And, well, I'm not gonna block because it's gonna kill my Rakdos. So, they're creating a treasure token. They lose blue. And then, they're proliferate. And drawing a card. So, that's going to still not give them a land. So, what they're doing is sacrificing the Briar Shed Heart and getting 2 land cards. And then I'm playing another mountain, and that lets me play Fiery Emancipation, so I deal triple damage. All my permanents will do triple damage. Yep, that's it. I attacked with everything, and that's all I needed. There was nothing they could do. That was pretty much game, so they quit. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do for this one. So far, I just got Shadowheart out. I was lucky enough to go first, so I could get a little bit of advantage here. And my opponent just plays Forest. And they got anything to play? No. Nope, not this turn. Okay. Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to play Relic of Legends so I can get some extra mana. And then I will attack. As long as they don't destroy my creature, but they're holding up some mana. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's attack. Okay, and then they take damage. And then they're taking the Shadowheart damage. They play a land, and then let's see here. So hopefully, yep. I was gonna say hopefully we do something soon. It's getting bored, but it looks like they're just trying to get some cards out of their graveyard, and I'm playing a land, and then I'm going to play Sky Sovereign, and this is gonna basically let me deal some extra damage when I can get enough through it. Okay, they're putting my commander back into my hand. That's okay because she only costs 2, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, so I'm going to play Cavern of Souls. And I'm choosing Cleric so that Shadowheart can't be countered. And then I will play Ornithopter of Paradise, get a little bit more mana, and then end my turn, which is going to trigger Shadowheart. And play Calm the Kid. Then we're playing Dust Animist, and taking forever, so I'm speeding things up. And now it's back to my turn. I got Argath's Marauders. I think that's how you say that. So this is gonna double my damage, and it's gonna allow me to pilot the Sky Sovereign. So I'm going to pilot Sky Sovereign and deal damage to Kellen. And they're blocking with their other creature. And boom, that destroys the other one. And then, yeah, I do the Shadowheart damage cycle, and they're down to 15 life. And they give up. Yeah, I would quit too. It's a pretty good one. Check out the deck in the description. It's kind of hard to play, but it's fun.